I've been dicing onions the same way for the past 15 years. It's the way I've been taught in a restaurant kitchen and the way most professionals do it in the US. But it's always good to question your kitchen habits and assumptions, and today I want to show you a technique that is both easier and more precise. Cut the top of the onion off, but keep the root. It will keep the onion together as you dice. Set the onion upside down and cut in half, pole to pole. Now peel each half. I find that the first decent looking layer often has dry spots, so I remove it with the dry skins. Clean the peels off your board and set the onion halves with the root facing away from you. This is where it gets interesting. We'll be fanning out our slices instead of cutting straight down. The cuts will go all the way down to the board, but we don't want to cut through the root so that our onion half stays together. That's why I'm using the tip of the knife instead of the back of the knife. Let me turn this onion around so that you can see the point to which I'm cutting. See, all my slices meet in the center. Now turn the onion around, place it toward the back of your knife and slice it perpendicular to the cuts in the previous step. Wait a second, you're thinking. What about that dreaded parallel cut? We don't need it. Because we fanned out our slices, our onions will fall apart into perfect dice without parallel cuts. If you want to use every bit of your onion, make a few incisions on both sides of the root using the tip of your knife. And then slice. In case you're wondering, how does this compare to a more common way to dice an onion, let me show you. Normally, you don't fan out your slices, but just cut straight down. Then you give your onion a few parallel cuts. Some people swap those two steps and do the parallel cuts first, but no matter what you do, the parallel cuts will give most people trouble. The last step is the same. Slice the onion with the back of the knife. If you want help with learning this dicing technique, check out my other onion video. So, if this fan-out technique is so fabulous, how come you don't see it more often in professional kitchens? Here is my guess. Professionals are excellent at using a claw grip, which allows them to cut straight down extremely quickly. I cannot fan out an onion as quickly as I can cut straight down. And when you're doing 50 onions a day, you get really good and fast at doing that nasty parallel cut. But after watching hundreds of home cooks chop onions and teaching it 3 different ways, I found that this fan-out technique is much faster and easier for home cooks. For more cooking technique videos, don't forget to subscribe to Helen's Kitchen channel. And if you're ever in the Boston area, maybe I'll see you in one of my life skills classes.